Hey y'all, it's Ashley and I am coming back to talk to you guys now that I've given you a little bit of information into my skincare and what I'm doing right now. I'm going to talk about makeup. And I don't know about a lot of you, but I am now working from home. So I'm on a lot of Zoom calls, Slack calls. I have to look at myself a lot, even though you try not to. I still do. We all do. So I wanted to still wear makeup, but I didn't wear, I'm not wearing as much as I used to when I went in the office. So what I'm going to show you today is what I've been doing while working from home, and it's pretty subtle. I kind of think it's a little bit the no makeup look. There are certain things I always have to have. Mascara. Because my eyelashes are pretty much blonde. And then a little bit of color on my cheeks. So it doesn't look like, I'm pretty pale, but I like a little bit of color. So I'll walk through what I'm doing right now. And then I'll also eventually do a night out look and a couple other maybe get ready with me looks that you might be interested in. So when I first, do my skincare that I talked about in the other video, which I will also link down below, I always start with my eyes. So I start after I put on my under eye lotion. I put on MAC. It's their paint pot, and I personally use Painterly, which is a pretty neutral color to have on your eyes just during the day. There are other colors that they have in paint pots that are awesome that you can, smoke out or do different things for date night. But this I use particularly on a day-to-day basis. It's their Painterly paint pot. Goes on so smooth, so easy. It's just a little subtle color, so it's not just your eyelids. Sometimes I could have veins or things like that, so you can cover that up. So I normally start with my paint pot, and then I go to something that it was a great find for me because it's fairly inexpensive. I love the color and it's pretty versatile. It's the Ulta Beauty Cream Eyeshadow and Liner. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. And I get it in Plum. Let me make sure that is the correct, yes. Rule of Plum. So for green eyes, I have green eyes. For green eyes, plums and different colors like that kind of make the green in your eye pop. So that's why I tried out this shadow stick. I use it most of the time just for a thicker eyeliner, not as much for full eyeshadow color, and then sometimes I'll put it on the bottom, but that will be for another fun video. But this was a great find. It goes on super easy. It doesn't bleed off onto my crease, that sometimes liners and shadows can do that. This was a great find. And then my favorite of all favorites, I go to mascara. I put on my mascara next. And what I've been currently using probably for about 5-6 months now is Thrive Liquid Lash Extensions. There we go. And I get it in their black. They have 3 colors. I believe they have like a navy and a brown. I just get it in their black. The reason I really enjoy this mascara is it doesn't it doesn't bleed under my eyes, so it doesn't smudge, give you that smudgy under here by the end of the day. It's easy to get off because they're extensions, so you can essentially pull it off for the most part. It's in the shower. It doesn't make you a raccoon. I went on a beach vacation. If I wanted to jump in the water, I wasn't going to look a hot mess. I could easily, take it off. So if you haven't tried this yet, highly recommend it. And I will include it down below. I will link to it. It's been amazing for me. So this is, again, Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions. Amazing mascara. Quickly becoming one of my tried and trues. Even though it's been 6 months, I have a backup to this already. I'm always prepared. And they have great deals sometimes where you can get a twofer. And that's what I got for Christmas. So I will link that down below as well. And then I move on after I've got, you know, a little bit of eye stuff on. I move on to my face. I don't every day wear a foundation. I love foundations. We'll get onto that, some of my favorites in another video. But I apologize for this pot already. I use the It Bye Redness, and I get their Transforming Neutral Beige. So I apologize again for this. I already have a backup and a backup to this because it's my everyday. Even when I do use a regular foundation, I still put this on. My skin tends to have redness to it, some patchiness, some, you know, red spots. This neutralizes it. It gives you a nice canvas to where everything just looks smooth. It looks like you have something on, but it's kind of airbrushed, a kind of airbrushed look. The other reason I really, really like it is it doesn't go into my pores and my wrinkles to make it look kind of cakey and painted on. It's really light. There's no smell, and it gets rid of the redness and just provides a nice canvas for everything else, which isn't a ton, but everything else that I put on a day-to-day basis. So this is definitely tried and true, holy grail status for me. I have several backups. It has been years that I've been using this, and it's been very consistent, and I recommend trying it if you haven't already. And also from It Cosmetics, this is a backup for me. I already have another tube that I'm using in the bathroom. It's their Bye Bye Under Age. It's full coverage, anti-aging and waterproof concealer. There we go. And I get light neutral. It's 13.0. Love it. This is also tried and true, holy grail. Put it under my eyes. It brightens. It covers the dark spots, or dark circles, sorry. Dark circles, and it doesn't fall into any creases or wrinkles that I might have. It's amazing. No weird smell. It's easy to blend. You can put some more on at the end of the day. Like for some reason I was going, you know, to a happy hour or something that I just wanted to refresh real quick. It doesn't layer. It just looks nice and new. And it brings out some of my the brightness under my eye as well. So I will link this down below. It's a must try. And then after I've done that, well, kind of at the same time, I have found a new, I got this originally in an Ipsy bag, and fell in love immediately. It's ITEM Brow Chow. So it's a brow definer, and it may be tough because it's kind of mirrored, but I'll link everything down below so you see anyhow. So it's not really, but I can show you. There's a nice little brush that if it'll, there we get it, no. Well, anyhow, there's a nice little brush on there that you can, I first will shape my brows, both sides. And then it has this angled pencil that is just amazing. And you can make it look more like hairs. You can draw a little bit more. And then after I do that, then I go back in with the brush and just kind of even it out. It has been amazing. I get warm blonde, right? Yes, warm blonde. And it has just been amazing. Well, we're not focusing today, guys. well, it's a mirror. It's tough to see. But I will link it down below so you can check it out. They have several different colors. I think you'll enjoy it. It goes on easy. And, oh, biggest thing, it doesn't smudge. Like if for some reason during the day I scratch or do something, it's still staying on. So it's awesome. And then also I talked about Thrive Cosmetics already with my mascara. So I also get these brilliant eye brighteners. I have two colors currently. I want to try more. I have Stella, which is kind of a shimmery champagne, and then Miko, which is a shimmery pink. And what I use this for is I put it under my eye to give it that awake, wide awake look, so you don't look like I do in the morning sometimes as sleepy. I put it in the corner of my eye here, and then give a little highlight under the brow. So it just wakes your eyes up and gives you a nice color. The pink one I use sometimes for more of a just really subtle eyeshadow, but still put it down on the lower waterline as well. So let's see, do we think it'll focus? Here we go. Not sure you can really see, but you can see the pink color of this one. So I have two, a champagne and a pink. Gives you that wide awake, I got all the sleep I needed look, even when you didn't. I recommend these from Thrive Cosmetics as well. Apparently I really love Thrive. Another thing, I think I said it in my skincare video, but I switch things up frequently. So this is what I've been doing for the past year or so while working at home, but it totally changed from what I did before. So after I do, you know, have everything else on, I put a real light, like I said earlier, I need to have color on my cheeks, and they have this, it's a blush product, where on one side you have the blush, and then on the other side you have this handy dandy little brush that you can put it on. Dang it, we are not focusing today, fellas. Oh, yeah, it did for a hot second. So what I do is just put this on the apples of my cheek and blend it out. So you get a natural color, it's not too heavy. Right now I have Maggie, which is a pink. There are a couple others that I would like to try, especially in winter, because sometimes pink can be a little too much. I like it a lot more in the summer and the spring, where it gives you kind of a sun-kissed look. So, but Thrive Cosmetics, I will post this down below as well. It's a really nice formula. It doesn't feel slick. It stays on, and the brush has been a lifesaver, because it's just, plus when I traveled, so easy to take with me. And if you can take it with you in the office, if you're going somewhere after work, if you don't work from home, and just like the Under Eye by It Cosmetics, you can just reapply it, and it just gives you that little punch of color and adds to your skin there. And then after I've done all of that in the morning, I just like a little bit extra. So from Thrive Cosmetics, I found their Soft Focus HD Setting Powder. It's filtered effects, and I just get the translucent. They have one that also has color pigment to it. I haven't tried that yet. It might be on my list to try. But just to give you a little, here it is, Thrive. Let's see if we can get the back. Awesome. So I just get a fluffy brush, put this all over my face. I also will put this on a couple of times throughout the day if I have a particular Zoom meeting that I just want to get rid of any possible shine there might be. If I'm getting ready to film, if I want to take a picture, anything like that, just put this on real quick and it does the trick. It's also great to take with you just to apply before going out somewhere. And that is what I'm doing. That's my kind of no makeup look that I use at home for working from home. any Zoom calls, Slack calls. I find they're easy products to put on. It doesn't take me a long time to get ready. Most of that is probably 20 minutes tops. It's real quick and easy. So as I mentioned, and as I did with my skincare video, I will link everything down below, including my skincare video in case you missed that. And I hope you see something you like. If there's anything else you can think of that I should try for kind of the no makeup look as I'm working from home, please also comment that down below. And I will have a couple other fun makeup tutorials and products that I will be sharing with you, but I wanted to make sure I got this to you guys now, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.